The number of women and children fleeing from violence in their countries and arriving in Macedonia to seek refuge in Europe has tripled in the last 3 months. Embattled Guatemalan president loses immunity after unanimous vote in the Guatemalan Congress. Nunez will tell us why.
In Guatemala, Guatemala's Congress on Tuesday voted unanimously to strip President Otto Perez of immunity, paving the way for prosecutors to charge him in a graft scandal that could lead to his ouster. Perez, a 64-year-old retired general who was elected on a ticket to combat crime and corruption, had repeatedly denied any wrongdoing and has said he will not resign over a scandal that has sent thousands of protesters onto the streets and gutted his cabinet. Lawmakers on Tuesday dealt the isolated Perez a serious blow as all 132 present voted to remove his immunity just before a presidential election to be held on Sunday. The Public Prosecutor's Office reported a judge agreed to issue an order preventing the president from leaving the country as he was a flight risk. In Yemen, hospitals in Taiz are facing a shortage of basic medical supplies as dozens of civilians have been killed in the past 2 weeks in Yemen's southwestern city of Taiz. A collapsing healthcare service along with an outbreak of dengue fever are compounding a dire humanitarian situation. Yemen's third-largest city has become the latest frontline in a 5-month war between northern Houthi militiamen and supporters of Yemen exiled government, which is backed by the West and Saudi Arabia. Since the conflict escalated in Yemen on March 26, UN monitors have documented 6,631 civilian casualties, including 2,112 deaths. In Switzerland, UNICEF has reported the number of women and children migrants crossing the border of Macedonia and Greece to seek refuge in Europe has tripled in the last 3 months. According to numbers given by Macedonian authorities, 80% of migrants now crossing this border are from Syria, 5% from Afghanistan, and 5% from Iraq. Women and children were exhausted by their long and endless journey, with many of the children traumatized by the horrors they witnessed before fleeing and on the way, some of them unable to speak. UNICEF was monitoring the situation on the ground and working with local authorities to ensure that children are protected. Nunez reporting for Wine News.